Day 3 of the Intel Extreme Masters tournament. The Quake Live semi-finals are on the agenda, and with them, the most anticipated match of the entire competition. Rafa, the world champion, faces the title challenger, Cooler.
I hope I can show the people how good I can be. But Rafa is also a very nice player, so intelligent, and anyway, I wish him good luck, because he's my friend. I don't know, I just hope I play my best so that I can, win.
Now you can almost feel the tension in the hall. As in real sports, esports has its own commentators, which are just excited to get the game underway.
Rafa versus Cooler could very well have been actually the final of this tournament. I mean, these two players, of course, they played in the finals of the last season of the Intel Extreme Masters. They played last weekend at QuakeCon, and it's just probably the biggest game in Quake Live, and certainly the biggest story over the last few months.
What the viewers are about to watch in Cologne right now is absolute world class. Each map is nerve-wracking. Each point can be crucial for the final result. The first map, Battleforge, remains undecided for a very long time. Suddenly, Rafa manages to take control and secures himself the first point of the match. The second map is also very close. It even goes to overtime. But then again, the American, who is able to control his nerves better, claims another point. It's 2-0, and slowly, as Cooler's manager begins to lose his hope in his protege's win.
I think the chance are 20%. This map is like pretty even. The map afterwards, if Anton wins, is some map which favors Anton again, so everything is possible, but I estimate the chance is pretty slim.
Well, that doesn't sound encouraging. Fortunately, Cooler has his headphones on. As before, the fight is very balanced. 5 seconds before the end of the game, both of them decide to take up the final attack. As you can see, even the rather reserved Rafa sometimes shows his emotions. He defeated his biggest rival and advanced to the final of the Intel Extreme Masters at Gamescom.
I think I held my nerves better in this game, and I made sure that I didn't make mistakes. And I just tried to read him as best as I could, and most of the time I made the right choices. But obviously on the second and third maps, it got really close. He played really good, managed to make a comeback, but I managed to pull it off in overtime on the second and right before on the third.
Naturally, Cooler sees it in a different way. He blames bad fortune for not letting him win the trophy.
I don't really know what to say about it, but I think just luck wasn't on my side. So that's the main reason. I was a little bit nervous, so I didn't play like comfortable, but and also a couple of moments was not so good for me, and he just left me like with 1 health, 1 HP. It's seriously lucky.
In the second semi-final, Rafa's final opponent will be determined. Marcel Kilson Paul is an underdog of the tournament who is fighting in Cologne on his home soil. This match is also pretty tight. Nevertheless, the local hero, to everyone's surprise, defeats Maciej Avek Kwiatkowski and enters the final for the first time in 2 years.
I'm totally happy. We're coming here and expected top 3. I know I'm in the final, top 2 for sure. So I'm really glad that I made it.
Well, I've played Kilson before at various tournaments, and I've seen him play a lot. And if he's playing his game like he is on, he can beat anybody. The only problem is he's normally not real consistent, which is why a lot of people won't pick him, let's say, beforehand to be in a final or whatever. But this tournament, he got stronger and stronger and got more consistent during it, and was just playing really, really good Quake.
The task couldn't be more difficult. Kilson has already eliminated some of the best Quake Live players from the tournament and has a whole public cheering for him. Therefore, Rafa comes back to his place together with Avek, who just lost to Kilson, and it's time now for some match analysis.
Yeah, I think I found a few things, and I think some of it's just going to come down to myself, not so much as what he's going to do, but make sure that I'm prepared for it, you know. And that's definitely going to be the key going into tomorrow. I'm not going to go into specifics or anything, but yeah.
Kilsen's preparation is quite unlike Rafa's. Together with his friends, he celebrates his success at the players' party. Well, each of them prepares himself in his own way for tomorrow's final. Fourth and final day of the Intel Extreme Masters at Gamescom. With Kilsen versus Rafa, the final looks exciting. Kilsen, the big surprise of the tournament, doesn't seem to have a problem being the underdog.
I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter if you're underdog or not. Yeah, the player who wins is the first, and that's what matters. I think, yeah, we both got like 50-50. If I can really get my game on like on yesterday, then I really can get this game from my side.
The second finalist, Rafa, tries to calm himself down. He relies on his own experience.
I try to not let it get to me. And most of the time it actually helps me because it makes me realize that, you know, I've only got one shot to do this. And I need to make the most of it and make sure that, you know, that if I lose, it's not on me, it's that the other player played better, you know. So I just try to make sure that I do everything the best that I can.
Enough of the talking, let's get into the action. Rafa begins the fight with an amazing start and easily wins the first map, but the entire hall is cheering for Kilsen. His every action celebrated wildly and loudly, and it seems to be helping him. The win on the second map makes his fans even more excited. Kilsen is German, he's got great aim, and I think he's the underdog here in the final. Absolutely awesome. But Rafa seems to be unfazed. With a 7-1 score, he wins the third map and takes the lead. Still, Kilsen's manager has not given up just yet. Everything is very close. I hope it goes to a fifth map if Kilsen wins. This map is very good for Kilsen. Kilsen and Rafa are fighting the battle of the tournament right now. The leading constantly changes from one side to the other. Backed by his supporters, Kilsen comes back in the fourth map and ties us up. Such exceptional matches and unique atmosphere are the main reasons for the Intel Extreme Masters organisers to be proud of their work.
This arena here, it's a really great event for us so far. We've got a ton of people coming here. Everybody's sitting, the audience is packed. Everybody's cheering for Kilsen right now, as Rafa is losing on the map, which he said he needs to play better on. And with the audience here supporting Kilsen fully, I don't know how it's going to go down. But the atmosphere is really great, and we're extremely proud that Germany has such great fans that come to watch esports events and to support their favorites.
The audience gets what they hoped for. Kilsen is in his absolute top form. The last 10 minutes of the match will now decide about who wins and who loses. With the whole crowd behind him, Kilsen plays like never before in his life. He eventually does what seemed to be impossible. He beats Rafa, the biggest favourite of the tournament, and wins the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge Gamescom.
Oh, amazing, amazing. It's absolutely incredible. I was expecting, and I wanted to set me the goal for the top 3, and now I'm first. It's really, I have no word for that.
He played really well, and Battle Force, I think, was the decider. Like, if I could have pulled that out in overtime, I probably would have won, but he played really good and he deserves to win, and he's got first place.
Gracious in defeat, an attribute of a great athlete. For Kilsen, it's a dream come true. He won the final and proved to his fans that he is still amongst the best in Quake Live. The check for $3,500 US stays in Germany. With this victory, Kilsen qualifies automatically for a big final of the league, the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship. And of course, we'll be there to show you who will be the next world champion.